Hello Hivers, welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today we're going to be making a cute card using the Cutest Can Be Designer Series paper. This can be found in the January 2025 Scrapbooking Brochure, along with the Meant to Be stamp set, as well as the dies, which you can purchase as a bundle and save 10%. There's also a scrapbooking kit workshop that you can purchase separately as well. So these are the products we're going to be using. And before we get started on our project, of course, we have to go over the buzzworthy business of the day. So I have our Hello Spring paper pumpkin kit for February. It's going to make 9 cards. Petunia Pop is the classic stamping spot. Spring is in the Air Dies add-on. Coordinates with January, February, and March paper pumpkin kits. So if you want to go in the link in the description box and click that to subscribe to the paper pumpkin, or go to my blog at honeybeestampinghive.com, and there's a button there that you can click to subscribe, okay? Next, we have our January host code. This is the code I want you to use whenever you're placing an order with me. Unless your order is $150 or more, don't use this host code because you're going to qualify for Stampin' Rewards, and Stampin' Rewards equals free product from Stampin' Up, and I don't want you to miss out on any of your freebies. Next, we have our Join Special. During celebration, the best sale of the year, Stampin' Up always has some kind of good promotion going on. So for $99 plus tax, you can purchase a starter kit. You get to pick out $125 worth of product. During celebration, Stampin' Up is offering 2 bonus options, okay? This is to add on to your $125. You can either get option 1, which includes an exclusive stamp set and 2 sets of Stampin' Right markers in 2 of the 4 color families that you choose, or you can get $30 added to your $125 worth of products, okay? All of that is for $99 plus tax. Shipping is going to be free. Next, we have our mystery boxes. These are the medium flat rate USPS boxes that I have stuffed full of new and used, all retired Stampin' Up products. I'm asking $30 each for the boxes. Shipping is included. However, during celebration, I am having a promotion. When you purchase $100 or more in product using my current host code, I'm going to send you one of these boxes for free. Now, if your order is $150 or more, don't use the host code and you'll still get this box for free, okay? That is all of our buzzworthy business for today. So let's go ahead and get started on our project. So I have here a card base of Petunia Pop. It is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. If I can open it for you. We're going to use our bone folder and we're going to crease that score line down. Then I have a piece of, what is this? Bubble Bath. No, Pretty in Pink. This is 5 1/4 by 4. And we're going to layer that right onto here. But before we do that, let's get our stamping done, okay? So I'm going to take our inside. The inside piece is a basic white 3 1/2 by 4 3/4, and I've gone ahead and added a piece of designer series paper. This is 3 1/2 by 7/8 of an inch with a 1/4 inch strip of basic black, and we're going to stamp on this, and we're going to use Petunia Pop, and I am going to be stamping the sentiment that says "Love This Life." And I usually don't stamp after I add my paper, but this one I wanted to use it to help line it up, and I think I still got it crooked. I did. But I just wanted to put "Love This Life" down at the bottom there. Okay, so that is our inside, and let me get my stamp and seal, and we're going to go ahead and layer this to some Pretty in Pink. That is 5 by 3 3/4. So we'll have the inside of our card done. Okay, so that's that part. Then I went ahead of time and cut out with the dies, the smallest die and basic white, and we're going to use this to stamp on. And I'm going to tell you why I cut it out ahead of time, because I have a lot of dies. So let's go ahead and get this Petunia Pop here. This, sentiment inked up in Petunia Pop. And look, the die is the same size as the hexagons on my desk, on my little mat here. So let me see if I can get this on here straight. Just like that. Ooh. Okay, and I think we need the Petunia Pop for one more thing. So I'm gonna get my scrap basic white and I'm gonna ink it up with the little bee, the stripes for the bee, just like that. And I think that is all of the Petunia Pop. Okay, so now let's go to some, sorry for the noise, Pretty in Pink. And we're gonna stamp the body of the bee. This is the small bee. This stamp set has 2 bees, 2 different sizes. Oh, I did that pretty good. And what else we need? We need a flower. And then we need our wings in Pretty in Pink. Put those over here. Okay. Then we gotta stamp a couple of more things. We have 2 images that we're gonna stamp in Old Olive. So we have, I believe this is leaves. We're gonna do 2 of those. Then I have the heart here, but I think these can be used as a heart, as baby little wings, or leaves for the flower. So we're gonna do that. Woo, goodness. Then we have our basic black. So this is the Tuxedo Memento Black. I'm going to stamp a happy face on our bee here, on our little honeybee. And then we're gonna stamp some antennae for that honeybee, right there. Okay, and is that all the stamping? I think that is all the stamping done. Okay, so now we have dies, and I did not get, where did I just put the dies? Okay, so I have all the dies here. So let me, we're gonna line these up with all of the images. Where's my flower? Now this flower is kind of tricky. There's one, if I can remember, this, is it this? No, it's this one over here, I believe. It's kind of far away from everything else. I think it's, yep, I got it right. Sometimes these dies are hard to line up with the flowers because all the little petals look the same. So our wings here. Okay, so we're gonna get our mini cut and stamp and emboss machine. Okay, so while I have the machine out, I have the 2 flower dies, the 2 biggest flowers, because you get 2 sets of flowers, and these are the 2 big ones from both sets. So I'm using the 2 large ones, and we're going to die cut these twice. Okay, so I went ahead and die cut everything. I had to stamp another flower, I forgot, and I added glue dots to the these 2, the antenna and the wings, and I added dimensionals under these leaves. So we're going to start putting some stuff together. Okay, so I went ahead of time because I made 2 cards, because this design lends itself to 2 cards. So I had 2 pieces of designer series paper. These are the papers that I had. Super cute, right? Well, I was 1 hexagon, and I had to die cut them, and then I needed to cut them. And I wanted to make another card, so I did it ahead of time. But I'm going to show you how I put these two pieces together when I put the sentiment together, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started with layering everything. So I have another piece of designer series paper here. This designer series paper is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, and we're going to layer that onto our card base. Onto our pretty in pink. So before I do that, I have a piece of basic black, and this basic black is 1 1/2 by 3 7/8. Well, we're going to cut it down to 3 7/8, but we're going to glue it on here first. Let me get my silicone craft sheet, because this might go over the edge. So I want to take, which one? Let's do this one down at the bottom. I want to put this down here just so I'll know how much room I have to make sure I have enough room for it to go on. But we want to get it straight, just like that. Then I have some pretty in pink that is 1 3/8 by 3 7/8, or we're going to cut it down to that. And it's going to go from edge to edge. Just have the border at the top and bottom, just like that. Then we're going to take our, I'm going to show you why it has this back on there. Why there's paper on the back of here. I'm going to explain that in a minute. Did I not push that up far enough? I sure didn't. So be careful when you put your paper on. I didn't push it up far enough. I must have scooted it down. I'll put this one over here. If you think you've seen this card sketch before, this is a sketch that I used the other day on when I made alternates for the paper pumpkin kit. So we have that. Then we're going to just take this part and trim off the edge, just like that. Put this to the side. Then I have some Petunia Pop bordered ribbon here that we're gonna layer around this. Let me get some tear and tape. This is the one of the in color ribbons. It can be found in an annual catalog. I think it's still in there, or it might be online. I can't remember. Tear and tape to adhere this to the back of our card. Layers. So I want to try to put it in the middle. Let's see, is that still even? Yep. And I want it kind of tight. I don't want it too loose. And that's just going to hold that there. Then we're going to release the backing so we can adhere this to our pretty in pink layer. Look at this paper, isn't it pretty? This is a designer series paper we had before, but they just recolored it. Instead of, it was red or Poppy Parade and yellow and black. Now it's the Petunia Pop is like where the red would be. So we're just gonna layer this onto the pretty in pink. Like so, like that. As Tabitha Brown would say. Let's see. I'm going to add this to our card base. Then we can go ahead and add our inside. I was thinking this could be an anniversary card or even a Valentine's Day card. We are meant to be, and then love this life. So this stamp set is more lends itself to scrapbooking, but I wanted to show you how we can make it for cards. Okay, let me put this B together because my little glue dots are sticking to things. So let's remove the backings of that glue dot. These glue dots came from like a kit. That's why they're the kind with the little backings on it. We're gonna take this glue dot off. Put our wings on, just like that. We'll put that up there. Okay, so let me explain to you about the paper backing on the hexagons and why I had to cut a lot of stuff ahead of time. So when you die cut these hexagons, they come out in 2 pieces. So for this white one, I had to die cut it in black and white to get the frame to be black. But now they're separate pieces. So what I did was take my glue, put it all around the frame. I want to be really light with the glue because I don't want it squirting out. And then you don't need much. Then I'm going to set it on the edge of this paper. Just like that. And then we can glue our inside in here. And then we have to cut it out with scissors, but that'll make it one piece so that when we glue it to our project, we don't have to worry about trying to have 2 pieces, because I want to pop our sentiment up. And how can I pop it up with that thin border? Well, I guess I could if I use the foam adhesive sheets, but that's not what I wanted to do. So you can either do this, because when you layer, you can layer this. I could have kept the inside of this size and then layered this white on there, but the black border would have been a lot bigger, and I didn't want that big of a border. So now I can put Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of this, and it's one piece. So that's why I did these ahead of time, because I had needed to cut them, and I didn't want to be doing too much because this video is already going to be a little long. Okay, so let's go ahead and add dimensionals to some things. Let me get my dimensionals here. We're going to add some dimensionals on our hexagon. Put one right there. Bring our card in. We're going to place this more to the right, but right in the center of that ribbon. Just like that. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, then we're going to add our bee. Let's see here. I want to make sure the things that I have put on here stay on here. So I want to make sure I put the dimensional a little bit over the antenna and the wings. And we're going to pop him right there, just like that. And then we have these flowers, and I want to put some flowers on here, I think. Let's see. First of all, let me glue these centers on. The petunia pop flower, small flowers here, I wanted to put as the center of our pretty and pink flowers. I might need just one. I really wanted to use, yeah, I think I'm gonna put that up there. So we're gonna put some glue. I'll put some glue on a portion of that. I guess I need to put my dimensional on the other side, right? Come off backing. And cut this little piece off. And we're gonna pop that on. Ooh. Right there. Okay, now can this one fit? Oh, it's gonna be covering where I wanted to put my bow. I can make it fit right there, can't I? So let's see. We're going to glue this right here like that. And then we have our leaves. So the leaves are already popped up on dimensionals, and I'm gonna just stick them in the flower, underneath the flowers where I want them to go. So like I said, I was using this heart as a leaf. Oh no, I forgot to put my center on. Were you guys telling me I didn't put the center on that second flower? We got to get this on there. Let's see, right there. Okay, so that is all of that part done. Now we need to add a little bit more ribbon. I want to slide this under, and we're just going to tie a knot. Just tying a knot. Just like that. Take our scissors, trim the tails of the ribbon. And then we're going to add some bling. I have the 2024 to 2026 in color shimmer gems. I have 2 packs in here, or partial packs. Let me see, get my take your pick tool. I'm gonna use the pretty in pink. Oop. I think I need this one because I want big ones. Those are little. I need the big ones to put in the center here. That's the purple. Am I in frame? Oh, I wanted to add I die cut some small flowers too. And I think I need to add 1 small flower. And it's in Petunia Pop. Now these, I should have used my adhesive sheets on these little things. They don't need much glue though. I just want to put 1 right there. And then I'll use this small shimmer gem. If it stops sticking to me, and I'll put that on there. Oh, come on. There we go. That is our card done. Woo! Isn't that cute though? I love this. Super cute. Let me show you the other one. This is the other one I made, and there's a difference. This one is using Bubble Bath. This one is using Pretty in Pink. Now the designer series paper says that it's Bubble Bath in the paper, but that looks more like Pretty in Pink to me. So yeah. After I made this one, I was like, this kind of looks like fresh freesia going on the Bubble Bath. I don't know. So I used Pretty in Pink on this one. So that's the difference between these two, and I used a different sentiment. Let me show you the bee size differences. So I made a little card here. The basic black that you see layered at the bottom, that is the large bee from the stamp set, or from the dies. So this large one, that is the basic black. The Bubble Bath on top, that is the small one right here. Now the old olive, that is from the Bee Builder punch. And it coordinates with the Be My Valentine stamp set. So we have the stamp set and the punch that are still available. These are not in the scrapbooking brochure. These have been available. So the old olive is this punch, this size. So there's 3 different size bees. So they have small, medium, and large. So in the meant to be, you get the small and the large, okay? So they are different sizes. Is there anything else I need to tell you? I showed you all the things. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, you guys, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I would like to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.